Hello, this is Tanya from Love Goddess Tarot, and this is your daily love reading. And today we're going to look at what's happening in your current love life situation and what is coming next for you and what the person on your mind is going through, feeling, or thinking. So it's very interesting because what comes up is there's a lot of mental activity going on with the Queen of Swords as the main situation, and there's a need to cut away that which no longer serves. This is a time where on both a planetary, energetic level, we're going through quite a lot of shifts, and these are triggering shifts. These are triggering the deep stuff. So there's a lot of work, shadow work coming up, I would say, in the next couple of weeks, clearing and cutting away what no longer serves. Now, the great thing is, as you can see, the clouds in the background, there's been a lot of perhaps a feeling of not having clarity, feeling uncertain. So the mental realms have been somewhat blocked so that you would use your intuition more. And so the current situation requires you to take a stand, to cut through the mists of the illusions and really get clear around what you really need deep down, and that's not always what you want. So we're going to look at today what is going on, what has been causing that confusion. There's a sense for some of you that you're tired. You're sort of tired. You're looking at, what your love life has been all about. There's a lot of reviewing going on around the love life, and there's a sense of feeling tired, some of you feeling dissatisfied because you feel that you're somehow like stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like kind of, you can't go back and you can't go forwards. And so this is temporary though. I feel like this is sort of a holding pattern and a pause right now that is helping you to identify what needs to go so that you can be happy, so that you can move forward with a much more expanded vision, and it's coming. So right now, there's a sense of needing to take a step back from your love life situation, from the person that you're thinking about. However, it does indicate that there is a lot of movement forward coming, and with the twos, it's like 2 weeks, 2 months. I feel like there's movement, you're leaving the past behind. There's also a choice coming in here between potentially two different people. And, for me, the Six of Cups is always about, that the past and someone from the past coming in just as you've started moving forward. Someone from the past appears. So it's going to require you to make a choice. This past one seems to have not let go, and there's a lot of preoccupation and thoughts going on towards you. You are the object of their desire. You are the object of their future plans. You, on the other hand, at the moment, are going to be going through quite a big shift. For some of you, this means potentially also exploring a home move. For some of you, it's traveling to a new country. Some of the moves are quite far away, but there is movement and you're leaving something from the past behind. So this period right now, I'm almost going to say, try to stay centered and grounded during this time. This isn't permanent, and even if you feel a bit flat, because for a lot of you, I see this as, feeling a bit flat. It's like kind of, I've thought I did all this work on myself. I thought things were going well, and I'm looking at this and like, what is this? So it's not all as you think it is. There's a lot of illusion afloat at the moment, especially planetary wise, but it's all to do with letting go and releasing the things that are no longer serving you. So let's look at this person to do with the past. Okay, so I see here with this past person, there's definitely a sense of them having hurt you. There's something about a relationship that didn't work out. There was heartache, there was hurt. There's potentially even was a third party involved in this situation. And you did have plans with them and you wanted a future. So with the King of Wands, they're coming back in with an offer. They're coming back in, they want to make right the wrongs, and they are wanting to offer you something new. But again, it's going to mean, can you let go of that past pain? Oh, and then we have the Eight of Swords coming up. Okay, so it's not going to move forward quickly, and perhaps this Three of Swords situation is going to keep some of you feeling quite trapped and quite stuck in the mental. Again, it's coming through as the mental space, the head space, and you're not kind of able to make a decision, and the past is sort of also still playing a role. So this is all about waiting it out. Some of you are going to say, no, this is sort of not going to work for me. And what I can say about this past person is they are coming up as the King of Wands, whether this is male, female, or gender neutral. It's simply a representation of their energy. They are somebody that's very entrepreneurial, business-minded. It's somebody who's creative. It's somebody who has a lot of vision and foresight, and perhaps in many ways something to do with, their career. Their career has kind of played a role in your separation too. It may well have been that they were busy focusing on other things, but now they're ready, they're coming in, and also they are very stable. So with the Ten of Pentacles, they're coming through as very stable. They want to make an offer. They want to offer some sort of stability. But for many of you right now, you're not feeling it. Perhaps it's also because you need more information in order to be able to say, do I discount this person? The thing is, it's all timing based. So let's see, this person realizes that they've made a mistake. The Hierophant comes up, they've learned the lessons, they're understanding the things, the role that they played. However, they do want to offer you this picture. They're offering this Ten of Cups picture. And it's sort of going to be a case of, well, here we have this offer, but there's still this. So the healing is needed. There's deep healing needed around old wounds. And remember, what's really important to remember is, it's not our partners or the people that we love that really wound us. It's our perceptions that take us to our own wounds that need healing. So it's not always what we want to see, but it is a gift. It's a gift that we can heal and free ourselves from past wounds that are very much unconscious and soul deep at times. And sometimes these are karmic past wounds that go back lifetimes. And we come together in order to release that and free that energy up, because wounded energy is blocked energy and it prevents us from moving forward. So now this will free you up to be able to move forward. So there is a lesson, and for some of you, yes, there is the Ten of Cups outcome with this person from your past that has this has recognized that they made a mistake, and they let you go, and they still actually have all these feelings for you. And time apart often really helps to let the other party clarify their feelings. Often when your energy is not in their space, they're more able to see what they have missed out on or lost out on. So very strongly for some of you, you've got this other party that is coming in, whether that is your person on your mind or not. But let's look on the current path and see what's coming for love. So Spirit, please show us what's coming for love for the viewers. And what is the person on their mind? Oh, there's a whole lot that came out, okay. The person on their mind, what do they think and what is happening with them? It's definitely coming up as, yeah, and there's that one again. All right, so currently, you are most definitely shifting out of a Ten of Swords space. It's you've come through something. So for a lot of you, this is a breakup or an ending of something. It can be the final part of an old pattern that's clearing. It could be, again, I said earlier about you feeling quite depressed and flat about your love life, about perhaps even the relationship situation, the person you're thinking about. However, the High Priestess is saying, you know, not all is lost. Not all is lost. Sometimes this is just a feeling. You know, it's a perception. But here, your intuition is guiding you. And what's really interesting is we have the Four of Cups. So there's a sense of an ending and needing to tune into self. Really tuning into the spiritual, and there's sunflowers in the background, and as you can see between the two pillars, what is so interesting here is that there's a lot of happiness and joy and innocence and fun waiting. So it's just about discovering this, and of course with this energy of the Four of Cups next to it, it can make this very difficult to tune into. And of course the universe is holding out a cup. There's a fresh start, another chance. But, you know, sometimes you can be so deeply absorbed in what you're looking at here, what's not come to you, that you miss this. There is an offer is coming. But the universe is saying, trust your intuition on things. So all is not lost is what I'm getting. So we have a very intuitive person with the King of Cups coming in, a very intuitive, very emotional person. I want to say like a water sign, and they're intuitive, and they've gone through pretty much some struggles too, and you're now being offered a chance to see where this can go with you and this person. So there's a lot of strength that comes in here. So there's a lot of taming of those old, more base desires. This is more the combination of the spiritual blended with the physical. So there's a strength, there's a connection, and this person is coming in as a support, a very strong support for you. Now, there might be a sense that this is about timing. So I feel like with the threes, it's like 3 weeks, 3 months, there's going to be a shift. And that will be in terms of the person that you're thinking about. There's going to be a shift. So this person is very much more emotional. However, they struggle sometimes with their own emotions. So they can get quite overwhelmed. And as a result, you may feel that they're not always able to meet your needs. It's because they often have to self-isolate to cope with life. And because they're so sensitive, they need the space. And you may need more connection, and this is not discussed. So on a communication level, something's gone awry, and it's simply that you both express yourself in different ways, and although you will want the same things down the line, you're just going to do them differently. And once you understand that, it's going to help change things. So it feels like there's a better energy coming in next year for this relationship, and it feels like you're going to reconnect with each other on a new level. And as you can see, something's been left behind, and then there's new opportunities. Again, there's the one gets left behind, but there's these two opportunities that come in, and you are facing a crossroads. So with the Two of Swords, there's a sense of movement. There's a sense of movement with the Three of Wands. You're going to face a crossroads. I strongly sense that you've got hello, the King of Wands coming right back in, wanting something new to begin again, coming with a new offer. Here you are, and you're moving forward, and you're looking into the distance towards a new start, and this is sort of coming in, and suddenly you have to pause and review and say, oh goodness, what do I want? So you can expect a bit of a spanner in the works, or a bit of a mystery card being played in the situation. So not all is as it seems, and do not take things at face value right now. These things will happen very suddenly, and yes, it's you're in the space where currently you're holding back. You're waiting to see what happens next. So with this person that you have on your mind, there's definitely a sense that things are not moving forward. It's again telling me there's a pause. There's a sense and a need to ground yourself and to stay very centered in yourself during this time as you wait things out. It feels like a waiting game because there are some struggles. The Five of Wands always brings in a sense of struggle, of differences of opinion, and sometimes also miscommunication. So be aware that not everything is as it seems. Sometimes things are said and they're not what is meant, and so we all react from our perceptions. And remember, this is our triggering time right now. The universe, the planets are clearing. It's coming and it's clearing those deeper things. It's bringing up the shadow work. So it's going to bring up inner struggles. It's going to bring up perceptions that are necessarily not smooth and harmonious and in tune with everything around us. So we may find ourselves battling. This also says be careful of communication. So for those of you who are having limited contact's not feeling strong. So it's either no contact or there's really limited contact, and the limited contact's not giving you anything either. So no wonder that you're feeling flat. And in the recent past, it feels as if you've come through some sort of ending. So whether this is just ending of a situation, relationship, you've kind of had to let something go, and this person is still around, but it's not moving. So all this energy has to clear, and of course we have the King of Wands coming in there, and someone from the past wanting to come back and bring in a new start. So for some of you, this will cause a choice will have to be made. For others, you'll have moved on. And, again, all today's energy cards are pointing to time out, rest, recovery, going from the Ten of Swords, again, just completely needing this time out. So for a lot of you, relationship-wise, I would say here, this is going to take about anything from 2 to 3 weeks to 2 to 3 months for things to move in this time. Use this time to heal. Use this time to reflect on some deeper underlying issues that come up in your relationships, those patterns that trigger you. For a lot of you, it's about self-worth. For a lot of you, it's about healing around the deeper inner child abandonment, rejection issues. And this will definitely help your love life to improve down the line. We've got the Strength card, so it's doable. You will get into a better space of balance around your energy. So for some of you, you're very sensitive, and you also need to take time out from the chaos that's currently around. So it's a good time to meditate, because meditation will always bring answers. It will always give you the answers that you seek. Meditation brings you the answers you seek. There's no need to worry. You will make the right decision. You will do what's best for you. You're on the right path. You're on track. Your guides and angels are watching over you. There will be a need to compromise, but at the same time, it also feels like this offer comes with some sort of apology. It feels like there's a balance being restored, like something that was out of balance is going to be balanced again. And this person from your past is coming in with an apology or wanting to clarify. You'll get more information on what happened there in the past. So you've got these two energies around you that you need to make a decision on down the line. So for a lot of you, it's a sense of moving forward, that you've decided, you don't want to go back. And for others, you may want to revisit the past. Remember, it's free will and it's lessons, and, take what resonates, let the rest fly. And this general reading is based on the current energies and can always change. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please do like and subscribe to my channel so we can see each other again, and you'll be notified when I put up a new post. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Lots of love and blessings.